People used to plan for MDM, but now they plan for mobile mobility management suites. So and then BYOD, which has been there here for a long period of time. We have many of the universities which kept on complaining, government, a lot of local organizations. How do we support BYOD? What are the policies? Which versions I should be supporting? How do I make my apps more enabled to the latest operating systems coming from mobile devices and so on? Right? There, the testing becomes a bigger challenge there. Then the last set is about the data centers. So you have security, cloud security assessment. These are more of an assessment, not the technologies. Then you have private cloud computing. Then you have data center infrastructure management tools. Then you have IT infrastructure management tools. And you have software-defined infrastructure. Software-defined SDX, we call it as software-defined everything or anything. Includes software-defined networking, software-defined data centers, software-defined storage, software-defined everything, right? So now, this is a new trend in this region. It has been there in Europe for a longer period of time. But now if you talk to Cisco, you talk to Juniper, you talk to Huawei, you talk to all of them, they have all started supporting software-defined SDX, as we call it. And this, along with cloud and other mobility stuff, that is going to be the future which people are looking at. So that's why we have software-defined thing. We have data center infrastructure management tools. When we talk to a lot of CIOs, people who have their own data center, they are worried about an integrated data center infrastructure management tools, which talks about management of your energy, what is the PUE levels which you should be having, what is the cooling which is happening in the data center, and how do you monitor and regulate different parts of your data center, including your racks and servers. And that's integrated with your infrastructure monitoring tools. You're monitoring your servers, your routers, and all that stuff, and which is integrated to a IT service management tool and a service desk part, right? So these are the data center part components we have. We have purposefully not put public cloud here because public cloud still has both positive and negative connotations here. We want to have consultants and go consulting more with our CIOs to understand how they are looking at public cloud going forward. People have adopted Office 365, they have adopted Workday, they have adopted CRM, Salesforce. We see ServiceNow also popping up here and there, and many people talking. So these are all public cloud offerings, but we want to be more sure of how this has been taken by CIOs in this region, and then we may have got it here. But as of now, we see private cloud computing. A lot of organizations, they may not be putting their key applications or infrastructure. They may not be putting their core platforms onto private cloud, but they're still using it for testing. They're still using it for the non-core applications. So we see some adoption happening in the private clouds.